Hello and welcome to another episode of the Not for Nothing podcast. We are back in New York with some hot topics just for you. So today I want to start off with a question that haunts me deeply.
Yeah.
Are you more afraid of your digital footprint or your dating footprint?
I'm glad that you remembered what that topic was about, that because we wrote in our like shared notes when we're both kind of like big, and we wrote like dating history, search history.
Yes, exactly.
And the other night we were like, wait, what the hell were we thinking about? Like, how do those but that's exactly how they relate. I'm gonna say both are like pretty vanilla.
Mine both are pretty haunting.
My dating history more haunting. My digital footprint just deeply concerning, not in a problematic way,
Right.
more in like a why did no one know I had like such like no one do anything about like my raging depression.
Right.
Because I was posting some emo stuff to my Facebook wall, for those who know what that was.
Like, why were we just oversharing so much?
On my
It was
status?
mostly, it was like song lyrics to songs that I don't even know if I know them.
Yeah, or stuff like, I'm so sad tonight.
Right.
Or like, I can't believe I have homework due tomorrow.
Right. I saw my friend the other day posted on her close friends, and it was like a Facebook status from like 11 years ago. And it was like, is fighting with her parents again. And I'm like just dying laughing. I'm like, this is so cringe.
And then the funniest was when people at parties would think it was a fun prank to go on your computer, your like family computer, and like
update your status.
Yeah, and they would always be like super inappropriate stuff. And then my cousins would be like, are you okay?
Are you kidnapped?
And I'm like, you can clearly see I've been hacked.
Right.
Or like I'm not saying these things.
I think underage drinking photos will haunt me probably.
Oh, I didn't even think
You know
of
what I'm
that.
saying? Because when we were growing up, MySpace was a thing. And like we were the first group of people to be posting photos online, you know, and we were also growing up fast. So it was like a time of self-discovery and discovery of experimental things. So like there's a lot of like raging at parties and like being like, why is this online?
Yeah, I would say definitely digital footprint now that I think about it.
Right. But then I think about dating footprint and I'm like, oh God, like I'm like, God, this like I can't believe that I hated myself this much. You know, it's like, I guess both just reflect how much you hated yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Or just at what, they're very representative of what state of mind you're at that time.
Right? I agree. I think I'm glad to be more private about both.
Exactly. I think growing up is being more discerning on what you share online or not.
100%.
And we definitely both choose a very vocal part of certain aspects of our lives, but others I'm very private about.
I'm happy for privacy. That is like one of the nicest things about growing up is like learning and growing up and like also navigating mental illness, to be fair.
Yeah, like sometimes you don't need to know how bad it is inside there.
Or just like oversharing.
Yeah.
Like oversharing is like something that comes with like a lot of different disorders and also just I think with self-discovery. And oversharing is like you just don't have to do it.
And we both know, and you all know how we both feel about inappropriate trauma dumpers, which is a lot of social. And I feel like that's what I definitely used to do before, like the cryptic trauma dumping, where you're like, I'm not going to tell you what's going on because I definitely want you to like reach out and be like, how are you? But I actually don't want you reaching out because the answer is I'm not well. I hate when people are like, are you okay? Clearly, no. Oh my God.
Are you okay is like the most pointless thing you could
like,
possibly
clearly
say.
No.
Right.
But am I going to get through it? Yeah.
And are you making it better by asking me if I'm okay? No.
You're making me just hide my stories from you.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Where'd you get it?
It's a Grav Pleasures shirt. And I wore it here today to let everybody know that in one of our previous episodes, I accused Sarah of... We both have the same shirt.
In the same size.
In the same size.
And as I said, one fits, one is very large.
And I accused her of stealing mine because one time she did take it and then she returned it to me. But
for clarification's sake, we did laundry in the same laundry bin.
Yeah.
And I was traveling.
She was at my house in LA.
So I packed my stuff up. And when I got home, I was like, oh shit, I have your shirt.
But then when I saw her in New York, she gave me back my shirt. But then... for months I've been accusing her of not actually having given me back my shirt. And yeah, it was by doing some organization of my belongings that I found it again.
In New York.
And I wore it here today to let everybody know that I take full responsibility for my actions, and I would like to formally apologize to Sarah ElSayed.
Did you say you're...
No, I didn't say that. I said I apologize.
Will you...
I'm never sorry.
Why not? Do we have to analyze that?
No, I'm kidding. I am sorry.
It's okay.
I always had the shirt in my possession.
And look how crispy and new it looks because
I
it hasn't been worn.
Yeah. It's incredible. I love this shirt. And sorry about that.
And it has restocked. So if you are interested in buying a Grab Pleasures collab tee or a piece of glass, check out pleasures.com. Check out grab.com.
And totally not a plug. I wore it here today because I honestly
love it. I mean, it's obviously well worn on both sides, honestly.
I love it, but also I can't believe there are very few times where I'm this wrong. And I was very wrong.
Thank you. Apology accepted.
And I was like, what do you mean you don't have it at your house?
She's like, yeah,
check
okay,
again.
you have it. I'm like, I don't fucking have it. I've been so gaslit that there were times where I thought I had it. I was like, I guess I fucking have it. I don't know.
And I accused my sister. I was like, you have it at your house. I know you have it at your house.
I'm glad that's resolved.
But
Thank you.
It's been found. Closure.
All right, I have something to say for Hater Hour.
Hater Hour.
Hater Hour. I think this is a new segment that we should just have all the time.
I love it.
We're constantly hating. We're never not hating on something, but like,
what hour is not a Hater Hour?
Well, welcome to Hater Hour. I have something to say, and I think that people love posting their food, and I love that because I love posting my food. I
don't do it enough.
I love getting inspo from people's
I text
food.
you photos.
You do. And I love receiving them.
But I don't often post, which I should.
Why not?
Because
the world deserves it.
No, I should do more food content because it's like my first love.
It is so great, honestly. It's inspirational. I love when you share stuff like that because then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
The pierogies?
Yes.
That was great.
Yes.
Because that hit the spot. We were both having separate, like, rough days. And we both are like trying not to spend money on food delivery because it's so absurd. It's like immediately $40 for nothing.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I just made frozen pierogies and like I feel like rejuvenated, like happy. Yep. And she's like, oh, I have some in my freezer too. And it solved the issue, which was great.
And I had like no groceries and I was like, fuck, I forgot.
When you're like
pierogies.
hangry and you're like, oh, I guess I'll just order because I'm literally gonna like faint or like
literally. And I put some frozen spinach in there too. So I made like pierogies with spinach and I ate it with sour cream and it was great.
Ugh, love sour cream.
So good. And garlic as well. I threw in a frozen garlic cube.
Yeah, I haven't found those in the
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's in DC didn't have it when I went. Yeah.
Oh shit. That's like my favorite cooking hack, by the way.
Yeah.
Frozen garlic cubes, guys. If you don't know, you shouldn't be using the fucking garlic in the jar. It's bullshit. It's so weak.
Yeah, it's missing its essence.
Right, there's no sharpness to it.
But the garlic frozen cube and the ginger frozen cube,
I use the ginger ones too.
Absolutely amazing.
And if you're sick, you can throw that in hot water.
Exactly. I don't know about you, but grating ginger, like I'm always messing up. Like,
do you see my
knuckles?
Look at my knuckle. Literally, look at my knuckle right now.
I love ginger tea so much. Like just water and ginger makes me feel so good.
When you're sick, there's nothing better. If your tummy
and I'm
hurts.
sick every day, so constant sick state, and it's incredible. And now the frozen ones just save the day.
I really like both of them, and I highly recommend.
Yeah, and you showed that to me.
My mom put me on years ago. Great, the best thing ever. I hardly ever buy like fresh garlic.
I do fresh garlic, but ginger.
If I'm making the TikTok pasta, I'll use fresh garlic.
That's exactly what I was doing. Because
I don't want to peel garlic either. I'm buying a bag of peeled garlic for that.
Yeah, I do. I've never done that, but I love seeing like diced onion. I'm like, damn, you could just make anything so quick.
I know. Diced onion is something I should probably be freeze prepping.
I was thinking about doing that. Although there's something very therapeutic about chopping onion. And I really want to get better at it.
Yeah, it's true.
As a lefty, it's always been
I always fucking forget.
I know. But as a lefty, like cutting is a little harder.
Yeah.
And most like knives are made for righties.
I didn't even think about that.
And I've never been that good at chopping, but I really want to. I want to be able to make like super like thin like rounds of onion.
Maybe you should use a razor blade.
Yeah, or a mandolin.
Oh yeah. Actually brilliant.
Yeah.
I have a spiralizer, but I need a mandolin.
And that's what I've been doing, like tuna salad on like sandwich with a little bit of onion on top. Not in the salad.
Oh,
Like
wow.
slices of onion.
I like it in my tuna salad.
Me too, but I've been doing the slice because I feel like it gives it like a nice
That's
layer
actually
and
very
crunch.
nice.
And
I
like
like
a slice
that idea.
of tomato. Great lunch.
So good.
Great lunch.
I saw Leah's Cucina
Yeah.
stuff a tomato with tuna salad, and I'm like, that's so fucking smart.
My mom gets that like at the diner. She'll get a like the avocado that they take.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, one of my classic faves.
She gets that like chicken salad or tuna salad within an avocado.
I love that. And I used to drizzle sriracha on that. Oh my God.
Some cottage cheese.
Oh,
Not with it, but on the side. Like that's like within her order of items.
Almond Mom.
Like they love cottage cheese.
I like cottage cheese too.
I cannot.
I've been starting to eat yogurt as like when I'm starving.
Yeah,
I'll go in my fridge and have a yogurt, and I'm like, wow, I'm suddenly not hangry because I just had 12 grams of protein.
Yogurt is a big.
It's really good for protein. Dude.
I don't love the taste. I love what it does to me.
Same. I feel just a lot better when I eat a yogurt.
But no, the taste. I'm never gonna like crave yogurt.
Same. But the Greek yogurt with fruit on the bottom, I will say, is the best alternative to a personal yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not mad at that. All right, so back to hating.
Yes, hater hour.
I love when people share their food, but there is one thing that I get really pissed off when people share.
What?
Smoothies. You know why?
Because it's not food?
Because you can't fucking cook. And I know it, and everyone else knows it. You're just trying to look skinny online. A, you're just trying to look skinny and healthy. B, you don't know how to fucking cook, so you're making a smoothie, and you're like, I am so domesticated.
Who's sharing their smoothies?
A lot of fake hot girls. You know?
I don't see that much smoothie content.
Oh my God. It's all over the algo. Dude, it really is.
And the Erewhon smoothie freaks me out.
That's so fucking stupid. Waste of money.
Why is there like cream on the side of the cup?
I don't know. Is it coconut cream?
Yeah, but like how is...
Buy a can of coconut cream, it's like $2.
I don't get it. But I've never been a big smoothie person.
Smoothies are not good.
They're not good. I understand like wanting to blend everything together if like your fruit and veggies are like a little old, you know, like old strawberries. Yeah. Great.
I'm with that. Also, it's also like make a smoothie bowl then.
It's weird.
I don't understand drinking a smoothie. Like I don't get it.
So that's you're hating on smoothies today.
I am. I'm hating on smoothies and the people who make them and share them.
Not the ones who do it for a job, but the ones who do it for fun.
Yeah, definitely not the people who do it for a job. Also, it's just like
I hate all smoothie related people.
If you feel so inclined to share your smoothie, it's like I think if you understand the concept of putting things in a blender, you get a smoothie. Like there's any kind of base, any kind of fruit and vegetable. Like you can essentially put anything that you can eat raw in a blender.
And also like tell me you're not still hungry.
You're starving. You're like, fucking famished.
It was nothing.
You're famished. You just had so much sugar, by the way. And you have no fiber. So your body is just like,
hello,
I'm starving.
It's wrong.
It's stupid. And honestly, get some creativity in you.
Okay, I like this take.
Thanks.
Anti-smoothie.
Hater hour is over unless you want to continue.
I'm sure I'll think of another thing to hate on, but we can
move on?
This was a good hater hour segment.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for hearing my bullshit.
Yeah, I hadn't really like seen heard such a hot take on smoothies before.
You know what I'm saying? They just piss me off. Smoothie drinkers piss me off too. Like, okay, we get it. You're skinny. Is that all you got?
I do really wish protein shakes always look so good in TV shows and movies.
And even the Ninja Creamy protein ice cream looks good. It's
not. I don't think I would like that.
It's not good. Protein shakes are not good. They don't taste good. It's
a smoothie.
For the outcome. Yeah, it's exactly. I'm not into smoothies. That's serious. But
are you into milkshakes?
No. How about you?
I think you know the answer to that question.
I mean, I know you can't handle milkshakes, but like if you could handle it, would you like it?
I've had a few in LA, like once in a while. It's cool. It's so sweet.
I prefer a Frosty.
Like a Frosty's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Wendy's?
Like,
yeah.
I need it to be thicker. I need it to be closer to ice cream or soft serve.
I'm just confused as to, are you supposed to drink it while you eat or after?
I would say it's dessert.
Right, but a lot of the times it like will be with your meal or something.
Unless you want it with your French fries.
That's that's why I like milkshakes is for the French fries. But I love soft serve in general. So anything adjacent to soft serve, I'm obsessed.
Also, vegan milkshakes are pretty good. I mean, like, they're good, but at the end of the day, they're still a milkshake. Like, I'm just not into it.
Yeah.
I'm not into, like...
a thick liquid.
I'm not into thick liquids.
I
told you, I don't even like... I love soup.
But not a thick, like, veggie soup.
I don't mind a thick... I like soup because it's hot. I don't know how to explain it. It feels more like a meal. But, like, I don't want to waste my calories on, like, a thick, cold beverage.
Interesting.
You know?
I do love a Frappuccino, though.
I was just going to bring up Frappuccinos and say that is the only exception.
And didn't we get together blended drinks at a Coffee Bean in LA?
We did. And that was the biggest pick-me-up in the middle of a podcast day.
And I hadn't had one in years.
So many years.
I couldn't tell you the last time I had one. And I just found out that you could get it with oat milk. And I was sick, like, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, I can have a Frappuccino again, or like blended drink, whatever.
Sometimes it just smacks.
And it was so good.
And that's like almost like a meal replacement. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's what we use it as while we were recording.
It's true sugar fuel at that point.
Yeah, it was just a full sugar.
Definitely a special treat.
I couldn't have one again after that, but it was great.
Wouldn't tell you the last time I had one after that.
Yeah.
It didn't exist.
But it was great. There was a coupon. Like...
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I remember so many years ago, like, again, this was like archaic social media days.
Okay. I
saw my friend write something to me in a message, and I had to like actually decode it because I didn't understand what she meant. And she was telling me like, oh, we were going to a party, I think. And she's like, I just need to put on an outfit and then I'll go. But instead of saying the word outfit, guess how she wrote it?
I don't know.
ALFIT.
Why?
Outfit. I think that's what she had been hearing the whole time.
She thought it wasn't a typo. Like, she genuinely believed that outfit was spelled AL.
Outfit. I think she thought the word was outfit.
No.
And she's not alone.
You know other people?
I don't know them personally, but I beg you to go on social media and search the hashtag outfit. And you will find thousands of posts of people who think the word is outfit.
That's crazy.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
That's pretty nuts.
Absolutely insane. And there's other terms like this that are just like totally heard incorrectly and said incorrectly.
Yeah.
I think a classic one is this was Chris Stefano on his podcast. He said Tupperware, and it's Tupperware.
Yeah.
But he thought it was Tupperware, and he's been saying it. Mm-hmm. And he's been saying it like that his whole life. And people like, and I can imagine because you're saying it so quickly that people don't catch it.
That's crazy.
But he had said it slowly on this podcast, and his co-host was like, "Did you just fucking say Tupperware?"
That's
and he was
nuts.
like, "Yeah, Tupperware." And it was like, hold on. Let's backtrack for a minute.
That's nuts.
What, do you know of any?
Yeah, my ex for the longest time thought it was play it by ear.
Oh my God.
When it's so clearly play it by ear.
It's so crazy to hear that.
Crazy.
Play it by ear.
And he was
like, what would that mean to him? What does play it by ear even mean? Like, I know what it means, like the idiom.
Is that like if you hear something different?
Which in this case he did.
And he was like, no, it's play it by ear. And obviously because like people make fun of me a lot because like my English is not always correct.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, not this Frenchie like correcting my English. And I'm like, I'm 100% sure it's
You're like, I'm certain it's play it by ear.
There are a lot of things I doubt and will just back down. I was like, this is 100% play it by ear.
You're wrong here. Like, wow, that's so wild. Yeah. I remember one that I'm victim of.
What?
So for years, and I did correct myself, or I was corrected by my family actually years ago.
Okay.
And I think I was bitching about crossing the street.
Yeah. On
the phone. I was like, I can't believe it. Like, they just cut me off and I had the right of way. But I said it quickly.
Is it not right of way?
It's right of way. And I said right away.
Oh.
I had the right of way. Which it's like.
That could be good though. I feel like
Brooklynese.
Yeah.
Right away.
That's hilarious.
Being but I didn't know it was right of way.
So the whole time you thought it was right away?
Most of my life I thought it was right away.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as crazy as play it by ear.
It is. It's close. But outfit is wild.
Outfit is pretty wild.
Outfit is wild. Let us know if you guys know of any like this. And please let us know if we're also blowing your mind.
Yeah.
Because these, I'm sure, people are still being corrected on these.
And then there's the debate, which is more of a pronunciation situation, but is it Reese's or is it Reese's?
My mom says Reese's.
No, it's 100%.
I don't understand. I'm like, the commercials say Reese's.
No, but it's also like, come on. The guy who created it, name is Reese. And,
is it?
Yeah, and it's his, right? Like, it's a possessive.
I went to Hershey Park this year. Actually, I did know that.
And people are saying Reese's, not Reese's.
Right.
But people would correct me and say, well, no, it's Reese's Pieces.
Disgusting
but
that you can even say that. You're like, do you speak English? The word is pieces.
I'm like, it's exactly, I understand the like comparison you're making, and it's exactly why it's wrong.
Exactly.
Because it's pieces.
There's so much like going against the people who are saying Pieces and Reese's that I'm just like, you're choosing to be wrong.
But for some reason, they are considered correct.
No, they're not. It's by each other.
Yeah, by each other. But I feel like, again, because sometimes people joke about how my pronunciation of stuff is wrong. They're like,
no, it's Reese's. Hello.
Like, you're not American.
My mom too. My mom says like, it's Reese's. I'm like, you are from upstate New York where you guys say pop. You're wrong.
And it's just so clearly Reese's.
It's Reese's. I'm sorry. No
like,
debate.
It was Reese. I don't know how else to describe that it's from somebody called Reese.
Right. Is Reese Witherspoon
Reese's?
Reese Witherspoon?
No,
she's not.
She's Reese.
She's Reese. And so is Reese's.
If they wanted it to be Reese's, they would have added 2 E's or a Y or something.
And I'm pretty sure the commercials where they're saying their own brand name, where they pay millions of dollars to air it, they would say Reese's if that was the case. And they don't.
But the more you say it, the more it becomes confusing. Is like
the more you want to say Reese's.
Well, the more they sound the same, and you're just like, which one am I saying anymore?
Reese's Pieces.
It's just so wrong.
Crazy, I'm not sure if we've covered this on topic before, but like Mark told us, our beloved Mark, our producer in LA, told us about this drugstore ice cream that's available in Rite Aid. Thrifty. So the whole point is that Thrifty was I think it's from the early 1900s.
Yeah, like they're a standalone, like old school American.
Super old school ice cream brand. And they had ice cream shops, actually. Yeah. And they were purchased by Rite Aid decades ago. And I almost didn't believe Mark when he said this.
I know, is that
I was
crazy?
Just like, dude, like I've never seen Thrifty around.
No.
But then the other day, I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy. I probably look like a fiend right now, but I'm like, it's actually just allergies. Sorry. So I was in Rite Aid, and I don't know if I made a TikTok actually.
Yeah.
They are chaining up the ice cream now.
Yeah.
So great. I love living in 2023. It's really refreshing. So I was just like, are you joking? Like the ice cream is chained up. That's ridiculous. And I'm like, is that fucking Thrifty ice cream here? So Mark said that in LA, they actually serve up ice cream in Rite Aid, if you ask.
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
Like, yes, there is the ice cream counter.
In the store.
Inside the store. And theoretically, you could ask, but...
What else does the counter do?
It's most of the time just, like, vacant.
They take the chains off of the fridge, probably.
But they're just like, no, we have nobody to serve it. Like, we're not going to do it. Like, I don't think I've seen a single person, like, exit a Rite Aid with an ice cream.
That's so
But I've seen the
crazy.
Counter.
Dude, that's actually crazy to me.
But yeah, I didn't know either but we looked looked it up. It was, like, California, maybe Nevada. There was, like, a few states on the West Coast that Rite Aid will have actual Thrifty counters.
That's so sick to me. Please, if you're in one of those states that does have Thrifty ice cream, take a photo, tag us in it. We want to love it.
And is it good?
Yeah, and you know what? If my Rite Aid was better staffed, I would have bought some ice cream that day. But unfortunately, I'm chained up and locked up, and I couldn't get someone to help me, so I went without it. But the kicker was I saw that, and I also was at checkout, and they had Thrifty cones.
Yeah, and the scoopers, because their scooper is special. It's like
what? I've never seen that.
It like goes like it's like a long, instead of being a scoop, it's like a. It's hard to describe.
Is it a long spoon?
No, it like. Let me show you what it looks like.
That's sick.
It's so weird. It like makes a little like. It looks like this.
Okay, please show the camera.
Like we'll add it and post a little photo of
That's so sick.
But it's so weird. It's like a little like
that looks like a bottle opener to me.
Yeah, exactly. And you like instead of like scooping.
So it becomes out like basically like a big cylinder.
Exactly, with like a flat
cylinder.
top.
That's so nuts.
So weird, right?
That's
and
really
that's
crazy.
like apparently their go-to.
So they sell that scooper.
And you can buy the scooper.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't remember the last time you flew. Probably, was it recent?
Ish, like when I moved back.
Was it an early flight? Red eye?
I don't remember.
Okay.
No, it was like a noon flight.
Well, like for some reason, I've been on like flights. The last few times I flew, I've been in the dreaded like 8, 9 a.m. flight situation.
Yeah, which is rough.
It's too crowded in there. I can't do it anymore. I'd
you
rather
also
take
have to
a red
wake
eye.
up so early.
So early. But sometimes that's all you can fit into your schedule.
But I love a red eye.
Me too. I'd love a red eye. I'll always choose a red eye if possible.
Just time efficient.
Yep. And you get home and you can go back to bed.
Yeah.
You know? So I was thinking a lot about, just airplane manners. And as we always are.
Always. My favorite topic.
Yep. And like I've been thinking about the person who breaks the seal on, okay, this flight is completely blacked out. I'm going to open my window.
Oh my God, it's so annoying.
Tell me about that person.
Usually a man.
Always a man. Or a little kid.
That's the worst. When the parents don't like discipline their kids when they're playing with the windows. Bro. And I'm not talking about like a red eye where it's like dark outside. Like,
no.
It's like
sunrise.
And it's not just that I'm trying to sleep. It's that if I am working, the glare is just on my computer.
All of it is blinding. Like it's
all
blinding.
Wrong. There's a reason it's closed. Mm-hmm. You can clearly see everybody else is closed. Okay, the window opener is definitely the kid in school that like plays the devil's advocate.
100% agree. I 100%
They're just
agree.
that same type of provocateur.
Yeah. I think that they need to be on a watch list. Honestly, I think like
banned.
Like, what do you need to see that's out there?
I did see, though, the other day on TikTok that, is it American Airlines that is changing their boarding policy?
I didn't see that.
So now it's going to be, like, obviously, like, the same as others where it's, like, first class, whatever, member, medallion bullshit. But then once they arrive at economy, it's by window and then aisle.
Smart.
Which is so smart.
Why wasn't it like that before? I feel like it's so archaic.
But then the question is, if you have a window seat, then you have better chances of having overhead space for your suitcase.
Very true.
So it's like then it
becomes even more sought after.
What kind of it's already like it becomes confusing on how do you put your suitcase on the carry-on.
I think the way to avoid that is to check your fucking bag, bro.
I never check my bag.
I constantly check my bag. I check my bag and carry like a carry-on that's just a giant purse.
Yeah, but
I can put a lot of things in.
The problem is like if you're, for example, doing the red eye like from LA to New York or some shit, and you arrive and it's like 6 a.m. If you don't check a bag, you can like immediately leave.
It's
like,
true.
I hate, especially JFK and LAX, some of the worst baggage claim.
It's very
It usually takes so long.
You know what? Well, there's I think Delta has gotten their shit together so much because they offer miles if your bags don't arrive within 10 minutes of your flight.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. So if they don't, you can literally like email customer service or message them and they will give you, I think it's like 25,000 points.
Because for example, when I came to New York from California, like moved back and I had to check bags because I was literally moving my life.
Mm-hmm.
My sister came to meet me at the airport, which was so cute, and we don't do this normally.
Mm-hmm.
And it took literally 45 minutes.
Oh no, sweetheart! You could have gotten a lot of miles for that, and I think it's not too late.
It might not be. I was so mad. I was like, "Come on! At this point, just bring it to my house."
No joke, they can.
But
also,
then it's so annoying because like then you have to
tracking
coordinate.
it down.
Yeah, like,
oh my god, it's so annoying. I returned from Mexico on American Airlines last year. Last summer, and it's funny, we had a layover, and from point A to point B they made you have your bag, so you picked up your bag and then you're in the US, we were in North Carolina, and then we were going back to New York, and we all put our bags at the same time into the baggage claim thing.
They didn't all arrive,
and only one of them was missing.
It's crazy. And
my friend had to get her bags the next day. It's just so messed up. It's like, get your shit you literally have one job. Your job is to get the baggage from point A to point B.
It's so weird. That's why I never check the bag.
It's ridiculous.
Unless I really have to, but
it hasn't happened to me in a long time. I've had my luggage lost once.
Yeah.
And it was like actually traumatizing though.
But I will never become an AirTag girly in my suitcase.
I think I want to become one.
I'm scared.
Of what?
Then I don't know, the whole AirTag things freak me out.
I like the idea of AirTags. I think I need them in my life.
Can be used for good and bad.
But if it's being used by you,
yeah,
you know.
But like, what if somebody else gets access to your like iCloud info?
I don't think they can just through.
I don't know. That's what I want to make sure.
I don't think so.
Who knows?
I think no matter what, like if you're trying to access something, you have to include your iCloud info. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah, scary.
I'm curious to see like what kind of studies will come out about AirTags and data breach.
Scary if true. All right, well, that's our episode.
Incredible.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Tuesday wherever you watch or stream your favorite podcast. We try to put out early episodes so you can listen on your commute, in your morning shower, while you're making breakfast, etc. Let us know if you do want a different time. We also drop on YouTube, so same day. You don't have to watch any delay. If your preference is YouTube, throw it on the TV while you work from home, while you're at the office, whatever you like. I'm Sarah. You could follow me at How Can I Help You? You could follow the pod at Not For Nothing Pod across all platforms.
And you can follow me at Natasha PRZ or Pussyweed.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.